BT my neighbor, just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres, and this been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving.
Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sean Manaea gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things you'll notice right away, a unique arm delivery. He throws from that low three-quarter arm slot. Changeup is his best secondary pitch. He's a guy that needs to throw strikes early. When he's throwing strikes, he'll get swings and misses. And with that unique arm angle that he throws from, it's really hard for hitters to lay off that letter-high fastball.
And now here is George Springer. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Marcus Semien is on deck. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Now at the plate here is Marcus Semien, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him. Taking off is Springer. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 2-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. From the belt, the pitch. With runners in scoring position this season, Guerrero carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Springer, the runner at second with one away. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Murphy corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired, 2 down now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Ross Stripling will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Harrison.
Now here's the pitch. On the ground near home, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Weak grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now he'll step off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's gone 2 for 6. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 2 out double left stranded. We're back from Oakland right after this. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First delivery to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Rendell Grichuk stands in as he looks at a called strike. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
First offering. Teoscar Hernandez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Gurriel, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. All even now, 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. So now to the plate, Otto Lopez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. This one skied out toward right. Piscotty's there for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So now it's Mark Canha, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Sean Murphy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The third baseman, yes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jed Lowry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A's are gone in order. We'll move. So stepping in is Santiago Espinal. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Santiago
out in front of it, strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's low, ball 4. So next to bat will be Marcus Semien. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Here it comes, 0-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the East Bay right after this. Here it comes now to Andrews.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Now the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Nope. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. This one skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 9.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's gone 2 for 5. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Josh.
First pitch of the AB now. Line hard, deep into left. Hernandez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll head to the 4th. Now to the plate, here is Lourdes Gurriel. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here it comes on 0-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 15.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And that misses 1-1. The pitch. And it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 9 homers and 15 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Otto Lopez waits on deck. He's running. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. In now, Otto Lopez. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a ball as he pulled the bunt back. The 2-2.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels...
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
For the A's, the second baseman.
And a check swing here, appealed down to 3rd.
Yeah.
But James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Boy, that is nowhere near the strike zone as it's all the way to the backstop and a 4-pitch walk.
The center fielder.
Next up is Starling Marte. He doubled his last time up, and the runner back easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Here's the 0-1, fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as we'd expect, not a huge differential here. In fact, no differential at all, with both guys clocking in at 92 as their top fastball. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. 3-0 now. Sean Murphy would be next. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They trail this one 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. A ball hit to Andrus at short. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. Shot toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Ready now is Marcus Semien. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Behind 0-2 now.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Count is 1-2 now. Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Marte. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Blue Jays held it. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Here's Jed Lowry now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Yeah. Lowry.
A ball and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Here comes the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that will bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-0. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stephen Piscotty is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And he takes strike two.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The A's strand 1. It remains 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And this will be fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
First offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Simeon backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 2, Starling.
Here's Starling Marte. Now here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They still trail 1. Trevino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62.
7th inning ready to roll. And stepping up is the shortstop, Otto Lopez. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. A laser that time, but will wind up with nothing to show for it. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and in next is Alejandro Kirk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Trevino rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Now the 2-0 home.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it is. The 3-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and it's fouled away. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Kevin Biggio will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Runner's on the move for second, and he fouls this one off. He's on the move again from first. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. George Springer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Marcus Semien is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Runner's on his way to third. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they're going to put the tag on him at third. Very careless that time to get caught way out there with 2 gone, and the inning is now over. Kevin Biggio remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Matt Olson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. Sean Murphy stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Rafael Delis comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. At the plate now, Jed Lowry. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The tag gets one. On to first, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the start of the 8th on its way. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Thank you, Heidi. Matt Chapman has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Marcus Semien. Hot shot on the ground is short. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. Many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Adam Kolarek is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 21, Adam Kolarek.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Hot shot down the line. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
The right fielder,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. No balls and 1 strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Now at the plate is Teoscar Hernandez. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Next to bat for Toronto, Otto Lopez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
The catcher,
Next to dig in, Alejandro Kirk. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Runner goes for third. In there, now the throw. And he is in there.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. First pitch coming. Here it is.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tap. Brad Hand is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Brad.
Josh Harrison is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. His career line against Brad Hand, just a 1 for 9. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
The batter, number
Standing
5.
in now, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and chopped up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Number 2.
Let's look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Kevin Biggio.
Now the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 2, George.
Here's George Springer, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is Marte. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 10.
Now to bat, Marcus Semien. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes set, and the 0-1. Chopped at third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So after Jordan Romano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Matt Olsen is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate.
The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Olsen leads off second with one gone in the inning. Very high, 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Matt Chapman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run. From second to make this a one-run game now.
All right, here we go. RBI base hit to cut the lead in half, get the crowd going. You can feel the energy rising. Maybe that leads to an offensive explosion. We'll see.
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Last strike now for Oakland. Popped up. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end.